Good morning, students. I hope you are healthy and safe at your homes. In today's lecture, we will study about the scope of political theory. Broadly speaking, political theory is concerned with the following ideas. Firstly, constitutionalism. Every good state must be a constitutional state. Without constitution, state cannot function smoothly. The constitution determines the form of the government and the powers to be exercised by the various organs of the government, the legislature, the executive, and the judiciary. Second scope of political theory is forms of government. All of you are familiar. Generally, government is divided into three main types. Okay, firstly, legislative, executive, and judiciary. So, an evolution of various forms of government such as monarchy, aristocracy, democracy, dictatorship, a parliamentary government, federalism, and so on. We can study all these type of governments and the organs of the government in the political theory. Separation of powers, rule of law, and judicial independence is another scope of political theory. Uh, Rule of law and judicial independence connected with the forms of government are these subjects. Rule of law, that is, people must be ruled by law and law alone, and that no one, however powerful, is above law. And judicial independence, judges should be independent of both executive and legislature. They should not be easily dismissible. All of you easily understand this point. In India, both the features are present in our Indian politics. Conditions of freedom, equality, and justice. Freedom together with justice is a goal which required rights to life, rights to equality, rights to property, freedom of speech, and freedom from arbitrary arrest. The idea of minority rights, the rights of the religious minorities, the Dalits, and the backward castes has provoked much debate in recent times. So, political theory also provides scope and many advantages for these rights. New rights. Many of the above mentioned rights and freedoms have been included in most of the constitutions, including the Constitution of India. But the concept of right is not static. It has developed with change in times and needs of the people. It varies from by different scenarios of the politics. The political theorists have now explained the necessity of whole range of new rights, such as the rights of children, rights of the aged people, rights of women against domestic violence, and the rights of information also. Now, as a conclusion, we can say the scope of political theory extends both to facts of political life, government, law, and political institutions, and political philosophy, values such as justice, freedom, equality, and so on. I hope the scope of political theory is clear to you. If you face any problem, you can ask in your live classes. Thank you and have a nice day.